Wanyonyi, and I present to you the power and precision behind shot put and discus. Have you ever watched someone launch a 16-pound ball, cannonball perhaps, a 2-kilogram discus over 200 feet, something like an alien spacecraft? What looks like brute force is actually a highly technical blend of physics and precision. Discus right here. Lots of technique. So we're going to tell everyone look at the mechanics behind shot put and discus, because like I said before, it's not just brute strength, it's actually a lot of technique that goes into play and a lot of Newton's laws that can be put into factors with this. Shot put discus. Okay, so first thing you need to know, men's shot put is 7.26 kilograms, which is about 16 pounds, right? Female shot put is going to be 8.8 kilograms, 8.8 pounds, which is 4 kilograms. And then men's discus is going to be 2 kilograms, which is about, I would say, 4 pounds. And then the female discus is going to be 1 kilogram, which is about 2 pounds. What I will say though, just some prior knowledge because I do shot put and discus. Men start with the 1K in middle school. High school, they go to the 1.6K. And then when you get to the collegiate level, you go to the 2K. Females, they stay 1K their entire career, which I feel like is not fair, but like that's how it is. Same with shot put. Men start with the 8.8 pound in middle school, and then we move to the 12 pound in high school, and then collegiate level we move to the 16 pound. Girls start with the 6 pound in middle school, they move up to an 8.8, but then they stay 8.8 pounds the whole career. Which honestly, I mean, I get it, but like, come on. Anyways, okay, shot put. There's different things in shot put that I want to talk about. First thing up is the glide technique. There's 2 techniques in shot put, like 2 main techniques. It's a glide technique and there's a spin technique. And I'll explain more about that later. So right now, we're going to focus on force, angle, velocity. These are my sources, right? First thing I want to talk about is release. The release of the shot put, right? Which I have here. Look. This is him. This is toe board, right? Shot put is a toe board and this is a circle. This is a toe board. This is him right here. This is release. Back to what I'm talking about right here. Ideal angle, ideal release. This is because, listen, you can't throw a shot put this far up and it comes straight down. You can't throw it straight down or it's not going to go far. So, ideal release 37 to 38 degrees. That's going to be right here. So, where that is, that's about 37 to 38 degrees. Okay? So, like I said, we're going to talk about momentum being transferred from the body and then later into the end of the throw. This is Newton's second law of force equals mass times acceleration. Heavier you are and the faster you go, the farther the ball is going to fly. So like I said, there's 2 techniques. I'll show you the glide technique. This is where you start in the back and you glide, stop, and then release the shot put. The spin, y'all know what a spin is. I'll get into more of the technical things later, but a spin is a spin. It's about 2 spins within 1 circle. Next is discus. It's not really 2 techniques to this. In the professional world, there's 1 technique that everyone's using, full spin. So full body rotation technique. It focuses more on aerodynamics. And spin is my source right here. And the ideal angle of release, don't get this wrong. It's different for shot put and discus. 35 to 40 for discus and 37 to 38 for shot put. Don't mix the 2 up. Energy transfer from the ground forces through torso rotation. So like I said, it's a spin. It's not a glide when you're just stepping this way. You're actually spinning around. Okay? Newton's second law, same thing. Force equals mass times acceleration. Cool. Diagram. Angle 35 to 40 degrees. This is the ideal angle to throw in discus. This is math. This 45 right here Because look at this. This is a 90-degree angle, right? Middle is 45. If you go straight in the middle, it's going to cover and it's going to come down. That's why we say 35 to 40. So you can get that perfect release and you can kind of soar in the wind. That's about all you need to know from that diagram. Legends of shot put in this case. So we're going to talk about the greats. Best of the best. Yeah.